A record number of lawmakers, 73 U.S. lawmakers now not returning to Congress. They're either retiring or they're running for other political positions. The list includes former Speaker Nancy Pelosi, Democrat Congressman Jerry Nadler, also Steny Hoyer, Al Green, Frederica Wilson, Jasmine Crockett, and GOP Senators Mitch McConnell, Bill Cassidy, John Cornyn, Thom Tillis, GOP Congressman Dan Crenshaw, and Tom Massey. Joining us now, Kansas GOP Senator Roger Marshall. Senator, it's great to see you. What do you make of this development? What does this mean for Congress and U.S. policy making and for the Trump agenda? It's a wave of departures. It's 14 U.S. senators, 59 House members, 23 are Democrats, 36 are Republican. What does this mean for the Trump agenda?
Yeah, Liz, well, good to be with you. I think it's the sign of the times that Americans want fighters and not lifers. I know on the Republican side, what they're wanting are people with real-world experiences, businessmen, businesswomen that can come in and anticipate unintended consequences. So I think that's really what this is about. You know, if you look on the Republican side, there's 2 significant retirements in the House, 2 in the Senate side, in purple districts, in purple states. On the Senate side, though, I'm very happy. We have 2 strong candidates in Iowa, North Carolina, Ashley Hinson, Michael Whatley. So I think we're going to be just fine, but expect on the Republican side that the people that will be elected are going to be fighters, America First fighters, supporting President Trump's agenda.
When you said there are significant departures, which ones do you mean?
Well, I think if there's 25, 30 House toss-up seats, 2 of those are Republican retirees. So Arizona and Nebraska have 2 toss-up seats, the Republicans retiring. On the Senate side, 2 purple states, Iowa and North Carolina. So those will be significant states. The other Republican retirees, I think, are pretty solid red states, if that makes sense.
You know, there's a lot of people who are conservatives are saying the Rhino Republicans should have just leave already, that they're in the way. Do you agree with that statement?
Well, I think it's up to the American people to decide who they're going to elect. But again, I think what they're wanting is hardworking, fighting, people that have come from the real world. They're not wanting professional politicians. I'm not going to define tonight what rhinos are, but I would suggest Republicans get behind President Trump's America First agenda, strong borders, prosperity, security. Let's stay locked in on that.
Yeah, we're just getting the update. The Cook Political Report and Larry Sabato's crystal ball at University of Virginia is now, again, still forecast Republicans will win back the House. So we're going to stay on the news in these developments. Senator Roger Marshall, thanks for being with us tonight. It's good to see you again. Now to this.